Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my dear Cancerians, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a reading for you. Oh, look at that. You are never alone. I really feel like Cancer needs cheering up lately. You're never alone. I'm here for you right now, and I'm going to let the universe utilize me as a way to talk to you, okay? So I'm going to use my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm going to use my, look at, we're going to put some fire and passion back into it, baby. We're going to use my Tarot of Dreams, and then teeny tiny Rider-Waite. It's general. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. Okay, Cancer. What would the universe like to say to you? What would the universe like to talk to you about? I think the first thing they wanted to say is that you were never alone. There's always a spirit guide somewhere. Every time I split, I'm getting the bat too. This is an ancestral guide to me. And look at that. A rebirth is assured here. Maybe you're going through something difficult. Maybe you're going through something difficult on your own. Even if there's people around you, there's nobody around you who's experienced what it is that you're going through. So you're feeling kind of emotionally isolated, perhaps. A rebirth is assured here. Your ancestors are helping you, and they are with you every step of the way. So already the universe is talking to you really strongly. Okay. What would the universe like to talk to Cancer about? What would the universe like to say to Cancer? Wow, you have Groundhog Spirit and time to let go. Spirit has your back. I feel like you've been holding your heart back. It's time to let it go. Maybe through laughter. Only saying that because of the live that I did on Friday. Oh my God, which is the craziest message. But I think we all laughed so hard. But that is a way of releasing your heart as well. Opening your heart chakra, allowing your emotions to flow. Laughter, I mean, crying is an emotion, obviously, but laughter is also an emotion. And I feel like though crying almost, crying or being sad or depressed or discontent, those energies have a way of kind of squeezing in the heart, like holding it back. And right, it's just kind of like almost like a sense of self-nurturing going on with that heart there. Loving yourself. Putting in what you need to love yourself is coming in very strong here. But a time to let go and a rebirth is assured that kept coming on that split is as if to say you're coming out of this cycle, and it's really time to think about opening up your heart a little bit more. To showing a little bit more of your fun side. Allowing yourself to have a little bit more fun. Spirit has your back. Spirit came out pretty strong and heavy right at the beginning of this reading. Just feeling like delivering the message like you aren't alone. Also feels like too that you have just with perhaps something that you're going through, you've been feeling lately. Could even be, I'm getting like some nostalgia out of this. Is keeping you in a position that makes it difficult for Spirit to move you forward. Because this little groundhog is pretty earthly energy. And then we have like the hawk, or the eagle, sorry. The eagle wanting to come in and really move you. Spirit's got you. Spirit has the right winds of change for you to come through. But you've got to open up a little bit here. It is funny. Every one that I have done so far this week has been about the universe talking to each zodiac sign, each element, about something that's not easy for them to do. Like Aries was being patient. Taurus was stop digging your heels in so strongly and allow your fate and destiny unfold. Gemini was just about, acting as if instead of, cutting out bullshit, just go with it for a bit and play this game and you'll get somewhere. And yours is like letting that soft, ooey gooey center of yours out a little bit here. Isn't that funny how that's happening? Now, what do we have at the bottom here? Cat spirit, claim your independence. You know what oh, wow. Oh, these mirror each other, these numbers. You have 31 and 13. Oh, that's really cool. Those, mwah, mwah. Cute. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, claim your independence. So what I love about the cat spirit is that cats have a profound ability to love. They really do. They can be extremely affectionate. You can see them, like when they're in the mood, they are loving, and they are loving hard, baby. They will snuggle, they will purr, they will express emotion quite strongly and readily when they're in the mood to do it. Now, claim your independence, but there's nothing that, like, when they're done with it, they're done. They've been in your lap for a bit. They've been enjoying getting their back stroked, their ears rubbed, they're purring up a storm. Maybe they're even kneading a little bit. And that pussycat is just loving it and expressing it. I'm really done with this. Stop patting me. Out of here. That, you know, I think that there's a level of legitimacy to this that's being asked of you right now. Time to let go. I feel like you're not showing all the parts of you. Like, and a lot of that is your heart, your water sign. So your emotions, they're all legitimate here with the cat spirit. Like, this is, claim it. Claim, look at the kitty has the wings, and that's where the universe wants to take you. It wants to blow you forward into a new cycle here, but you've grounded yourself. Maybe focusing on a lot of physical things in your world, maybe focusing on your home, focusing on physical projects that you do. This is, if you think about the groundhog, they have a lot of tunnels under the ground. It's like a very kind of hermit energy. Now, it's not quite like the prairie dog, because the prairie dog is very, very social. I think there's some, but I think they're less social, the groundhog. But claim your independence. The cat energy is really like the mirroring, almost like unfolding it, opening it up like a book, like opening up who you are, getting that out. Because you can protect this like a cat. I'm done with it. I'm out of here. Stop patting me. I gave you the look. I twitched my tail. You're going to get the bite if you don't stop. And that's important too, because maybe people are being overly affectionate with you, or maybe people are expecting you to reciprocate more than what you're willing to give. You need to own this and own it really well. Your independence, because the groundhog is to me an independent energy, just my memories of working on a dairy farm. There's not a lot. Like, there'll be a few in the fields, but they seem to be pretty, I don't know if they're more territorial than prairie dogs. But it is an independent energy, but it's independent and it's closed off the way he's holding his heart here. And it's time to let go of that. It's time to, you know what, you can still have that independence, but you don't hold yourself back anymore. Like, don't stop allowing yourself to have certain experiences, because those experiences are about opening up your heart and opening up the enjoyment in your life. I was saying the Gemini's extended. Oh, like grovelly. I got a new humidifier. I turned it on last night. It's getting really cold here. And, oh yeah, look at this. Oh, but that's interesting. You have the Emperor with that. I wonder if this is control issues. I think it might be all stuffed up. The Eagle. Spirit has your back here. What do we have? Justice. Wow. Major Arcana. Claim your independence. Claim your independence, Cancer. There is a control issue going on here, it feels like. Well, that's an awful lot to talk about. Knight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Six of Coins. Oh, the Moon and the King and Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. Oh, where are you going? You stay over there. Oh, stay over there. Okay. There's definitely like something here. There's some sort of a control issue. Maybe feeling like things around you are you're losing control in some aspects of that. It does feel very grounded energy. It feels very earthy. Like I'm wondering if there's a part in your chart where either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is strong in your chart, like your ascendant or your moon, perhaps even your Venus, because we're talking about, like, I just see the heart here. The heart is like something to do with your heart. But it's almost like trying to have control over your environment, trying to have physical control over how things are playing out around you. And it just, you know, like sometimes, yeah, that is important and there is a time and a need for it. But it feels like it's not right now, because you have like Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, and the Justice card. Spirit is not going to let you lose here. Spirit is not going to let you come out at the losing end of this. And because with the Justice card, it's like just balancing the scales of karmic justice too. And if you've done some really bad, mean shit in the past to people, you can expect it to be delivered back. I mean, justice can be that. It doesn't have to just necessarily mean that good things are coming your way. But when Spirit has your back, it kind of feels like it is. That the universe is supporting you here. But because you're holding on to something, it can't work through you and guide you there. This is funny. It has a bit of the Taurus feeling in this, like the control, but it seems to be a little bit more emotional, like you're emotional, protecting yourself emotionally, but you're doing that through the avenue of your physical world. What are you controlling? Your emotions. You're controlling the King of Cups. What are you controlling your emotions? What is the best way to release this control for you? Wow, be truthful about your emotions. I don't know. Do I need to clarify? Queen of Cups into the Ace of Swords. Be truthful about your emotions and your feelings. Spirit has your back. Okay. What is this justice that the universe would like to help you with? Oh, God. The Seven of Swords, as you see how it landed right on the King of Cups. The universe wants to help you bring your emotions forward. The universe wants to help you wants to help you from hiding your feelings and your emotions. It does feel like that hiding your feelings and your emotions is not driving you towards your higher good. I don't really need to talk about that much more. I don't think so. This is the big one. Claim your independence. Cancer, claim it. Well, the Knight of Wands would do that. Okay, now, that's not the way to do it though, because you have the Nine of Swords. You have to be fair here. You have the Moon card here, which is Pisces in the tarot, but the Moon is your planet. So I always get, oh, the bats are coming through it too. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me, Moon card. Talk to Cancer. Eight of Wands. Okay, there's something in your fears. Your fears are the driving force to your success. Your fear is the driving force to your success. Your ancestors are guiding you through this. You can't misstep, but you can't step if you don't go, right? It's almost worried about a misstep, so you're not stepping. But by not stepping, you're not moving. All right, King and Queen of Swords. This is two counterparts. This could also be your yin and your yang. This could be the element in your mind, like one aspect here saying, you know, like guarded. The Queen of Swords can be guarded. The Queen of Swords can be ready to cut bullshit out in a split second. Like, I'm not putting up with any shit here. And then the King of Swords, though, will sit and really analyze the situation. May hold his cards very close to his chest if you don't ask the right answers of this person. Like it's in a very simplified way, asking, you know, like if you're at a, I don't know, if you're somewhere and you have to ask if you can go to the bathroom, you can say, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know, can you? Like, right? Like the King of Swords is just answering the question the way it was given to them, the way the question was presented to them. I don't know, can you? You didn't really get the answer to what you wanted. You wanted permission to leave to use the bathroom, but that's not what you asked. So you're going to get the, see, that's, so it's almost as if maybe not asking yourself the right questions here and making quick decisions about that. Ask yourself the right question. I always say that as a tarot reader too. I have to try to ask the right question because the universe is going to answer how I asked it. But maybe I'm not asking it in a way that is really going to give the right answer. So I do try to think about that. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Oh, did you see that? That's the Three of Swords. It flipped out. It went back in. Protecting your heart. Queen is okay. So you don't want to deal with any bullshit because you want to protect your heart. All right. Maybe do I even need... This is a really interesting reading, the way the cards are coming out. Queen of Swords. Let's try that again. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. This is holding back. Holding back how really cool you are. Don't hold back how really cool and unique and spontaneous and wonderful and combustible you are. The Queen, this is not approachable, right? Like, that's not approachable. It's not approachable. So it's making it difficult for Spirit to work through you. And with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands, so this is pretty exciting and dynamic and sexy. King of Swords. My phone ring. Nobody ever phones me. Unknown. Yeah. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. This is being out in the cold. Trying to figure out how to get something back. It's a little bit like, okay, you're looking at the questions that you're asking yourself, but are you really asking yourself the right questions? Because I feel like you're not getting any answers here to move forward. It's like being out in the cold or not really being sure how to move forward in something. And with the Two of Wands is you want to go out and you want to move forward, but with the Two of Pentacles, you're not really sure. Well, I don't know. I've got this. You're not getting the answers. You're not asking yourself the right questions right now to get for your independence. Maybe the right questions are based on your emotions because you're guarding them. You're not expressing them. Maybe you're not even expressing them fully to yourself. If you've hidden them so deeply, you're not even sure where you sit with them. It's like an automated recording or something. Is this a scam? I'll listen to that later. Okay, the Six of Coins. The Tower, the King of Wands, and the Empress. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pause it. I have to go stop. That thing is just going to keep going on, and we'll be right back. Hi, Cancer. I'm back. Sorry about that. I hope I remember to edit that. I'm so bad at it. I wrote it down. People watching me go boo, 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 boo. All right, so we're talking about the Six of Pentacles for you. We have the Tower, the King of Wands, and the Empress sitting under that. This is like really strong energy here. This is a balance for you. This is like physical. This, oh, it's only the Libra, the symbol of Libra, the Justice. You're running from it. I don't know what you're doing. I really don't know. I think you're running from something here that could be really amazing. Now you have, look at, you have dual counterparts. You have the King and Queen of Wands and the King and Queen of Swords. And look, the King of Wands is coming up like Empress energy. This could be like a real big dream for you. The universe really wants to take you towards a huge dream. Maybe you've seen like elements of it. It's kind of in your world. It's around you. It's earth-shattering. All right, this one here. Okay, I feel like there's like a fiery passion under you. There's really a fiery passion under you. This cat, like, right? It's all this, if you've ever had orange tabbies, I find they're always the craziest. I had one, and anyone that I've met is always a little crazy, but I love them. They're great. But they're very fiery. They're like a redhead. They're real fiery and passionate. And I'm really getting that sense here, like there's all this fire. There's fire and air coming out, and you're claiming your independence here. It's like, if you think about fire and air, I mean, fire needs that oxygen, the passion, get like your desires, your excitement, but you get in your head here with the Nine of Swords. It's almost like painful thinking about the possible consequences. The Knight of Wands. Oh, the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, I feel like you found something amazing. You've either found something amazing or you sense that the universe says it's time for you to go towards something amazing. There's some sort of next cycle for you. But I don't know, maybe you've gotten in the habit of being like really controlled with your emotions and your feelings for so long that you're not sure how to let them out. Because that's the biggest thing here we're talking about with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords, right? So do some little things for yourself. I'm not gonna, it might sound silly, but honestly, I feel like just allowing yourself to laugh sometimes at stuff. Maybe try to find some things to watch that are funny. Try to read some stories that are humorous. Go and watch the Cancer in my live. It's time-stamped, so you can just go right to it in the live that I did this past Friday. And it's not ridiculous because it's been proven, like, I think one of the stories in the original Secret series was a woman who was diagnosed with a really, she had cancer, I think. And her husband made a point of everything that she was exposed to was happy and funny. And they watched comedy, everything. She ended up curing herself. And I'm not going to say that that's the only way, like, modern medicine is still very important. Particularly for certain ailments, but it changes the frequency, it changes the vibration, it changes how your body at the DNA level, particularly the cellular level, how those cells are being regenerated. I mean, we're regenerating cells all the time. You're recreating your body all the time here. So find some little things here to help you open up your heart, because the universe is really wanting to guide you to something that feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. It seems pretty good. The Nine of Swords. If that's the Queen. Oh, the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Just got the weirdest message. It was like the Aquarius reading coming in from Friday. It's almost like inappropriate excitement. It just feels funny. Like, this combination feels kind of weird. Like the King of Pentacles just came in all of a sudden. It's almost like this is your responsibilities. This is maybe that's a problem. I can't solve all your issues, but I can tell you, I think humor would be really, really good for you right now, Cancer. But this just feels like it feels inappropriate. It's the funniest energy coming through. Like almost, because you do have the Knight of Wands here. You have the King and Queen of Wands. You have the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion. And then we get, it just feels like, whoa, that was not where I expected it to pop up. Like perhaps in a work situation, perhaps it's just very responsible and very grounded. So it could just be a situation where you feel like it's not appropriate. Like maybe I made it bigger than it is, but I think there's still a nuance to everything that I still talked about that's still important to continue to utilize. The heck? I didn't even look at the bottom of that deck. The Chariot and the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. I feel like you're on your way here. Let's focus on this Nine of Cups energy. Like really being in charge of your own happiness, your own joy, claiming your wish fulfillments. You have the Palace of Cups and the World and the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords at the bottom. This is a deep, deep place for emotion. Your emotions are so deep right now, they almost can't be touched by others, but they're safe. They're very, very safe there. So I don't feel like it's a toxic environment that you've created with your emotions. But your world, the universe would like you to expand your world a bit. And look at the World card at the end. So kind of coming to a final conclusion of how deep and how deeply developed this is. It will be a time to share it. And there's that passion and drive coming out with the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You are going to be shifting your cycle. It feels like you're in a very earthly cycle, right? Like say this, I don't know. It just feels like you're in a very earthly grounded cycle. You're up, and what's going on in that is you're really developing the depths of your emotions, cleansing them, nurturing them, healing them, to get to where you can express them. I feel like what's going to really drive you forward is your passion. It's funny how it's not really coming up in the reading as something that you've been working on, but it's something that's sitting there. And there's a lot of passion here. But it's just things happening at the right time. The right time for you right now is just almost to allow some of that emotion to come up. Where it's suitable, I guess, too. So maybe at home, watching comedy or going to a stand, I don't know. That's such an interesting read. You have been such an interesting energy lately, Cancer. I really have to say. I think I'm going somewhere with you as a reader. Like you're going into something new. It's kind of exciting to see where you're going to end up. So that's what I have for you, my dear Cancerians. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.